CashNasty, one of the pioneers of the NBA 2K MyTeam game mode on YouTube. But behind that great persona is actually a very solid 2K basketball player. And today, I'm going to show you how I unleashed it out of him. Here you can see him running one of my favorite moves. He's running the flush, and he's quite good at it. But no, Cash is more than that. He actually has a very solid post game. Out of all the MyTeam YouTubers out there, Cash actually probably has the best post game. He's very solid inside. But what is really good about Cash that a lot of people tend to overlook is that he is really good at running plays on a multi-dimensional level. He can actually take a play and create and access the other actions of the play, so not the initial. So today, in detail, I'm going to show you CashNasty playing nasty in the horns action. Cash is in the white. This is the LNU game. And you can see initially, Cash runs this play and he accesses the easy option. The corner free is the go-to option of this play, and Cash hits it on point right there. But like I said, the man is multi-dimensional when it comes to play. Here you can see the corner is being taken away, but there's no hesitation from him. He adjusts and accesses the power forward fade with Dirk to shoot the free ball, and the release was on point. Here he is again using horns, and this time he goes to AD and he actually runs a high-low back to Dirk. So he shot a free ball with Dirk and ran a high-low with Dirk. There's a lot of skill involved in that, especially in a wager match. Here he takes a pull-up free, that's a great shot. He missed it, but that's also the right look. So that's 3 out of 3 times Cash was able to access the right look, taking what the defense gives him. And here he is again with a nice bounce pass back to AD on the roll instead of the fade with the other big man. And if you haven't figured it out by now, yes, Cash is absolutely deadly with this action. Here he was bumped off the pick, but he sees the strong side corner, chucks it back through the middle. Great recognition, great execution. And he is with an other option. Same action, but Cash is able to access it again. This time, he rotates the ball back to the mid-range to Kawhi Leonard after being bumped off the screen. So you can bump Cash, you can cut him off, but he will find the right option and he will make the right read. Here he starts to play with multiple passes instead of just the drive, sets up the defense to the spacing he wants, drops the guy with the pick, and goes for the easy dunk. Gorgeous play by Cash. And here he's again. This time he drives it strong to the hole, kicks it back out to the corner. Great on-point passing by D-Wade. And the last clip of the day, I can't even do better than myself. This is nasty. This is CashNasty. Goes to the corner, chucks back into the paint. Multiple passes action. Cash can play real ball. And you saw it right there. That's real ball. And he also actually has very good vision. Cash knows when to do something and when not to. Even though he's very deadly in the horns, he actually ran the flush at the right time to bend the defense. So here he runs a pick and roll, but it's actually a flush. He sees Aaron, you back off, so he steps up with Anthony Davis. Cash actually took an extra dribble with Anthony Davis to create a better pass again. Here you can see Cash execute the step up again because he sees the opponent's defender big man backs off. He sees that, he steps up, and he passes. Stepping up with the big man and then passing into the flush, that takes supreme skill. So I am impressed, and I'm kind of have a crush on this. See, he steps up again and he makes the pass. This time he bobbles, but he goes back to AD, soft inside finish. Beautiful flush adjustment. And at the same time, Cash also has a lot of transition vision. Here you see he understands Bradley Beal chucked the ball up court, so the last guy up is going to be Beal, but the last guy up usually get transition freeze. No hesitation from him. Bang! Here's another transition position. He goes to Bradley Beal, and this time he simply pulls up. A lot of stick skill and a lot of balls involved in that shot. And last clip of the day, you see him get the rebound here. He goes to the side, back to Beal again. Dribbles it out and goes inside the Chris Paul. Great pass. He created a passing lane before he passed it. So, this man. As you can see from the footage, Cash played great. There were the turnovers and things like that. The majority of the time, that's how Cash plays. With my help, of course, as he would tell you. But I don't ever feel comfortable taking too much credit for people I train or practice with. At the end of the day, game time situation is pressuring, and they execute. LNU, OSN, Jesser, Cash, does not matter. They get all the credit in my book because they executed my schemes. And as you can see from Cash, very, very beautiful. And he still has his own character, so I love that. Same thing with OSN and LNU. Same schemes, but they got their character in it. But I am very, very impressed with Cash's execution and his access to multiple options. So as always, family, thanks for coming by. And if Cash sends you over here, tell him, give him a yeet. I can't even do it. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.